Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to JWE Wednesday Night Wingcrest. We're coming to you live from Grand Rapids, Michigan, where tonight we are coming off the back of our Jailbreak pay-per-view event and are immediately getting ready for the Royal Rumble. And our new champions will have to put in even more effort than usual if they want to start their campaigns on the right foot. Get ready, because this is Wingcrest. And for our first matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is Akane Owari. Akane having a fairly strong showing at at Jailbreak. And looking to continue that momentum here forward against the newest Women's Universal Champion. And that Women's Universal Champion is Morag Ladair. Morag winning the championship belt this Sunday, by escaping the steel cage before Junko and Oshima, by tossing Junko off of the top of the steel cage and then escaping. And a very hard fought match between the two of them. And the referee rings the bell. Akane immediately running towards Morag and a spinning punch right to the face. And a stomp to the heel. And a backflip elbow drop connects. Going for the very quick pin. There's one. Morag kicks out. And Akane immediately shooting out of the cannon. Looking to make this a quick match. Looking for the submission, but referee calling a rope break. Now Akane off the top rope, springboard, moonsault connects. And a knee right to the spine, picking Morag up. Morag catching that kick. And now sending Akane over to the ropes, turning her around and choking her out. The champion looking for her first bit of offense as champion. Rolling elbow connects, and Akane forced to roll out of the ring. Morag rolling out with her. And here comes the referee. And I forgot to mention, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Akane back to her feet, but Morag continuing the offense, continuing those kicks. And a back spine buster. Taking Akane back up. And a arm twirl jawbreaker. And a rolling elbow just for good measure. Taking Akane back up, and a spinning heel kick to the gut. And a powerbomb on the outside. Morag with another elbow right to the chest connects. And now a wrist clutch. And the double knees to the spine. Morag picking Akane back up and tossing her back into the ring, sliding in after her, and picking her up by her hair, and sending Akane for a run over the top rope. Now Morag taking her time, not immediately heading out. Now sliding out after Akane's back to her feet, but seems to be working for her with the running clothesline and the pin. There's one. There's two. Akane kicks out. And a stomp to the wrist, turning Akane around. Akane with a sharp elbow to the gut to reverse, and now tackling Morag to the ground. A couple of those punches finding their way through. Morag back to her feet, winning the grapple and tossing Akane up towards the ramp. Not the first time this week that a fight has gone this way. And a dropping neck breaker, cross-arm neck breaker. Kick to the gut, picking Akane up. But Akane slipping through from behind it, and a knee right to the middle of the spine as payback. And a twirling back breaker. There's a 1 count. Morag kicks out quite early. Akane picking Morag back up. And another twirling spine buster. And again, Morag very quick to her feet. Akane trapping the arms in a cross-armed and into the neck breaker. A favorite amongst the roster. And again. Trapping the wrist, twirling backbreaker again, landing on the concrete, but again, Morag very quick to her feet. Akane forcing her back up fully, and would you believe it? Another cross-arm neckbreaker. Into another wrist clutch. Twirling spinebuster, there's one. Morag still kicking out at 1. But Akane in firm control of this match right now, picking Morag back up. A high kick just sends her right back down. Now pulling on the arm. Stomp to the spine. But Morag with the kick reversal. And another jawbreaker. And a kick right to the gut. But Akane with the kick reversal going for the pin. There's one. Morag still kicks out. Akane picking Morag back up in a spinning heel kick. Laying Morag flat out and goes for a pin. There's one. There's two. Morag still kicking out. Akane wondering what she has to do to put her away. Another neck breaker might do it. How about another spinning heel kick? And Akane going for another pin. There's one. There's two. And indeed, the spinning heel kick gets it done. And Morag, not entirely the match that she was hoping for as champion. But there's no shame in losing to Akane Owari. especially when she's on a hot streak like she is right now. Thankfully, Morag doesn't have to defend the belt at the Royal Rumble, so she still has a couple of weeks to hash things out. And for our next matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is the Thunder from Down Under, Outback Thunder.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Terror Outlaw Thunder.
And his opponent, it is the Dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu.
Weighing in at 200 pounds, Kiryu.
And referee rings the bell. Outback immediately running towards Kiryu and laying him out with a pretty strong clothesline and sending him into the corner that Outback started in. Running corner attack, but Kiryu getting his feet up just in time in that reversal. Now tossing Outback right into the referee and a stomp and a curb stomp. Outback immediately to his feet, catching Kiryu in the taunt and just tossing him up against the ropes. Diving elbow strike. And a stomp to the arm. And again. And once more for good measure. A stomp to the lower part of the shoulder. And one more arm stomp. Kiryu back to his feet, and a nice block of the punch. Kiryu with a kick to the gut, turning Outback around. And a falling spinebuster. Double falling knife edge chop and a stomp to the face. Outback rolling out onto the apron. Kiryu lining up in a spear. And heading to the outside. This is not a false count anywhere, so countouts are enforced. As Kiryu tosses Outback back into the ring and climbing in without really any problem. Kiryu with a kick to the gut, but Outback tossing him over his back. Rolling Kiryu onto his back. And a stomp leg puller. And now Kiryu locking in the scorpion clutch. Just putting pressure on the lower spine. But Outback getting out before much damage was done. Kiryu with a falling neck breaker and the pin. There's one. Outback kicks out. Kiryu picking Outback back up to his feet. Up. Over. Tiger drop. And the pin, there's one. There's two. Outback kicks out. And now the Dragon of Dojima looking to fly. Crossbody splash. And a kick to the hamstring. But now Outback rolling him up in a possum pin, but only one count, but still playing the mind games. Kiryu back up to his feet, back on the defensive. Doesn't matter as Outback picks him up and head first into the turnbuckle, but Kiryu immediately back up to his feet again. And Outback with another reversal over the back. And now Outback with the Outback chokeslam. Picking Kiryu back up and now looking for the Southern Cross. Powerbomb connects and the pin. There's one. There's two. Kiryu powers out. Outback picking Kiryu back up to his feet. Knife edge chop across the throat. A kick right to the face. Kiryu kicks out. And the running clotheslines, catches the kick, trips Outback up. And Stomp turning him around just to connect with the rolling elbow to the spine. And now Outback rolling to the outside to catch his breath. Kiryu immediately there to greet him. But Outback rolling out of the way of that stomp. Kick right across the face. And Outback tossing Kiryu back into the ring and climbing back in himself. Diving shoulder tackle. And the pin, there's one. There's two. Kiryu kicks out. Kiryu back to his feet, but Outback with a diving double leg drop kick. And now the ground and pound. Picking Kiryu back up. And a toss into the corner. And Kiryu again defending in the corner. Turning Outback around. And a rolling facebuster. Picking him back up to his feet. And looking for another tiger drop. This time connects. And the pin, there's a one. There's a two. And Kazuma Kiryu gets it done. Outback putting up one hell of a fight. But unfortunately for him, the Dragon of Dojima was just stronger.
Here is your winner, Kiryu.
And now for a matchup that is very unbalanced. Introducing first, it is the Ultimate Soldier, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Japan, Ultimates, Soldier Miracle.
Yeah, this is basically gonna be this show's version of David and Goliath. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Although I'm pretty sure the writing is gonna be on the wall early. And it's not gonna be in David's favor. And her opponent, and the proverbial David in this match,
From the Queen City, Britain.
it is the Flamebringer, and actually having a pretty decent match against, was it Samus? Akane? I think it was against Akane on Sunday, but unfortunately not getting it done. Let's see if she can get it done here tonight, although I do have my doubts. And referee rings the bell. And Brighid immediately beginning with a knee to the chest and a double axe handle punch, taking Mukuro up by her neck, and a not twirling neck breaker, but a neck breaker suplex. Twirling spine buster. And now a snapmare into a tornado kick. And now twirling Mukuro around to just a facebuster, very similar to Junko. And now an elbow drop to the chest. And a very strong start here from Brighid. The Flamebringer bringing the heat early. Morag is hyping up her blade, but I meant to say Mukuro out onto the apron, but a reversal, getting her knee up just in time, and now tossing Brighid into the corner, uppercut right to the gut, just not pure, but just simple, nothing flashy. Sometimes that's all you need. And now picking Brighid back up by her hair, and again tossing her into the corner. Pulling her away, picking her up, and a spinning powerbomb takedown. Brighid kicking her off. Mukuro with a kick to the gut right away, and now tossing Brighid for a run and a tackle and the ground and pound. And Mukuro up to the top rope, lining herself up. Brighid trying to punch her down. And that was not a very good landing from Mukuro, but still getting the drop kick. And the ground and pound right in front of Morag. Taking Brighid back up to her feet. And a toss, never mind. Knee to the gut. And now over the shoulders. And a spinning neck breaker. Or spinning spine breaker. Brighid getting out of the way, but never mind, I was going to say Mukuro still in control. Nope. Brighid with a spinning takedown. Stomp to the kidney. And another massive elbow drop into the pin, censored by the ring post. And now the ripcord clotheslines. There's 2. And 3. And Brighid again twirling Mukuro around. And again with the clotheslines. A stomp to the wrist, turning her around. And the punch to the face. Picking her back up, but nice reversal from Mukuro. And a spinning backbreaker. Brighid rolling to the outside. Mukuro to the top rope, turning around. And a diving neckbreaker. Picking Brighid back up again. And tossing her back inside the ring. And Mukuro back into the ring. Brighid immediately greets her with the exploders and the diving Superman clothesline. Mukuro in the corner. Brighid pulling her away into another clothesline. And the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Mukuro kicks out as Morag cheers on her blade. Taking Mukuro back up and just a slap to the face. Running clothesline. Mukuro to the outside. And climbs back in before Brighid. Never mind, Brigid's back out onto the apron, back into the ring. But that allows Mukuro to catch her breath and just set her feet. And a toss into the corner. Diving spear in the corner. And an exploder suplex for good measure. Double foot stomp to the arm. And now Mukuro looking for the finish. Taking Brighid down. And a crossface armbar. By crossface, I mean her legs are across the face. But Brighid somehow fighting out. And now it's Mukuro's turn for the comeback. And a sit-down powerbomb. And the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Brighid kicks out. Mukuro picking Brighid back up. Over the shoulders again. And another spinning spine buster. And a jumping arm breaker. Brighid to the outside, Mukuro up top, waiting for Brighid to get back up to her feet, diving DDT or diving RKO. And Morag keeping her distance, not wanting to interfere. It's not really her thing. Both women back into the ring. And a takedown. Another armbar looking for the submission. Brighid immediately getting out. Probably wasn't locked in quite as tight as Mukuro was expecting. spinning powerbomb into the pin from Brighid. There's one. There's two. No three. Brighid with an elbow drop. Mukuro to the outside. Brighid yelling at her to get back into the ring. And she does. Nice slip of the accidental knife edge chop. And another armbar attempt from Mukuro. Hopefully this time, yes. I was going to say, hopefully this time it's locked in better. And you can certainly tell it was locked in better with how quickly Brighid tapped out. But hey, that was a surprisingly good match from the Flamebringer. Putting the pressure on early and just maintaining that pressure. But unfortunately, it was not enough to make Mukuro break. Instead, the Ultimate Soldier coming out on top. Third time's the charm with the arm bars, but doesn't matter how many times it takes, just so long as one of those gets to win. But keep your head held high, Brighid, because that was a really good match, especially up against the Ultimate Soldier. No shame in losing that match. And for our next matchup, introducing first, it is everybody's favorite, and if he's not your favorite, then sorry, you're not a human. It is Waluigi.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Thug Wallace.
And his opponent, it is none other than Raiden.
And his opponent, from the edge of reality, weighing in at 233 pounds, Raiden.
And this is going to be a good match, especially considering the stipulation that neither man can leave the ring. So this is going to be a completely action-packed match. None of that rolling to the outside nonsense. There's no escape. Everything is going to happen within this 10 foot by 10 foot, 12 foot by 12 foot square. Is it 10 or 12 feet? Not entirely sure. And the referee rings the bell. Raiden immediately begins by running towards Waluigi, but a spine buster from Waluigi and a diving back elbow off the springboard. Kick to the back of the head, turning Raiden onto his back. And the leg hook into the punches to the knee. Waluigi trying to immediately take away the base. And that's just high fighting IQ. Taking away the base takes away the power, takes away the stability, and just makes your opponent easier to put away. Instead of, if you go headhunting, then sure, you can get a quick finish, but there's one, there's two. It's easier to protect the head than it is to protect the legs. And if you go headhunting constantly, then your opponents will know exactly what to do. Versus if you go leg hunting and lower body hunting, there's a lot more area to defend, and yeah. I don't know, I've never been to a... I've never been in a fight. Like, I've never been in an actual fight. I don't know what I'm talking about. Jumping knee to the chin. Anyone know if I'm actually spouting nonsense or if I'm actually kind of correct on that? Because to me, what I was saying makes sense. But I could be wrong. And a falling facebuster and Waluigi climbing to the top rope, diving leg drop. And the pin, double legs up. There's one, there's two, Raiden kicks out. And now Waluigi, even if you saw the way he climbed that rope, and a wallplex, taking this no escape seriously. There's one, there's two, Raiden powers out, but Waluigi, you know, despite the fact that you can climb onto the apron if it means climb to the top rope, he just chose not to, and now a submission from behind, Raiden getting out, but Waluigi still trying to maintain firm control of the situation, as shown by Waluigi tossing Raiden into the corner, setting him up top, but Raiden kicking him away. Sending Raiden for run and a spinning back fist off the rebound. And again to the middle rope. Waluigi hyping himself up. Diving crossbody. And a falling fist connects. But Raiden with the reversal. Stomp to the wrist. And a double stomp spine breaker. And a standing moonsault. Or I guess that would be a shooting star press? Now picking Waluigi up, but Waluigi slipping through the legs somehow. I mean, he is a shark, but wasn't quite expecting that. Raiden kicking Waluigi away. Right hand connects. And Raiden's favorite, the springboard Pele kick. Now picking Waluigi back up. And Raiden with a double leg dropkick to the shin. And now looking for the people's moonsault. So I guess it was a standing shooting star press from before. And the pin, there's one. Waluigi kicks out. Raiden picking him up. And locking in the rules of nature. Can Waluigi escape? Not. Doesn't look like it. Raiden with the rules of nature. And the pin, but referee calling a rope break. Waluigi, I mean, he has advantages for being tall and lanky. Raiden kicking him down to size, and a backflip into a suplex, and now climbing to the top rope. Raiden also taking this stipulation a little bit too seriously. Missing on the top rope moonsault, and now Waluigi sending him into the corner from whence he came. Stomp to the chest, and now Waluigi choking him out. Referee having to break that up. There are still disqualifications in this match. This is not a street rules match. There's still some rules. And a rolling neck breaker. And Waluigi to the top rope. And another leg drop to the throat. And there's one. There's two. Raiden kicks out. Raiden using the ropes to help him back up. But the crowd is electric here. Waluigi completely whiffing the kick. But kick to the gut. Wallplex. And the pin. There's one. There's two. And Raiden doesn't kick out. And Waluigi gets it done again. And that is 2 matches within 5 days that he was quite dominant.
Here is your winner, the Thug Wallace.
And maybe that should be our, like, go-to match. Because that was a lot better than having to constantly roll out, roll back in, and just that, you know, outside the ring nonsense. That was just pure wrestling. And for penultimate matchup of the evening, it's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. Introducing first, it is Harambe.
Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 470 pounds, Gorilla Harry B.
And his opponent, it is the Pawtucket Patriot, the Big G, Peter Griffin, coming off of a very oddly strong matchup against Senator Armstrong on Sunday.
Weighing in at 270 pounds, Peter Griffin.
I still have no idea what that was even about. Like, it should not have been that lopsided in favor of Peter Griffin, but hey. You know the American football saying every or any Sunday or whatever the saying, however the saying goes? Yeah, that was basically, however that saying goes. I completely forgot it and trying to remember. It's like, no, it's not. It was like, that was the Sunday. And a referee rings the bell. Both men meeting in the middle, with Harambe sending Peter into the corner. And a powerbomb in the corner. Harambe, sorry, I was just replying to a kind of some semi-important text, I guess. Harambe pulling on the arm and a stomp in the corner. Just stomping on the sternum. And Peter tripping Harambe up. And a running clothesline, Harambe just completely eating that. And now twirling Peter round and a spine buster. And a gorilla press. Into the slam, catching the feet against the ropes. And now Harambe using this opportunity to hype himself up, taunting to the crowd, and then pushing Peter Griffin away, and again, probably pushing him into the corner. It was close, but not quite. Peter turning that around into a DDT. Harambe back to his feet. And now being sent head first into the turnbuckle, Harambe going for the pin. There's one, Peter Griffin kicks out. And every time Peter fights in a match, it just reminds me, or it just makes me think of what the cutaway gag would be. It's like, hey Lois, this reminds me of the time I fought that gorilla. I am so sorry, I cannot do impressions, and certainly can't do a Peter Griffin. Apparently I can do a Kermit the Frog, though. I guess it's just if you have my accent, then you could just naturally do a Kermit the Frog by making it a bit more nasally, but I don't know. Yes, if I can do a Kermit the Frog, then I can actually do a Ben Shapiro as well. You just gotta do a Kermit the Frog while talking fast. Anyway, enough about accents, or impressions. Harambe tossing Peter out, up against the barricade and now into the steel steps. And Harambe tossing Peter for a run and climbing back into the ring at the count of 6 to punch the referee in the chest. There's 7. I'm surprised to see Harambe with the discipline to stay back into the ring. Peter Griffin with the rolling elbow, but Harambe sending him for a run. Peter with the stunner. And a clothesline again, Harambe just completely eating that. Picking Peter up and sending him head first into the turnbuckle, into the pin. There's 1, there's 2, Peter kicks out. Peter to the outside, climbing back in, and a kick to the gut. Peter probably looking to turn this around. Might be a little bit late, as both men injuring their knees, or hurting their knees, probably not injuring, but on that exchange. And Harambe with another gorilla press. And the pin, referee in position right away. There's 1, there's 2. Peter kicks out. Harambe with the attitude adjuster. And the pin, there's 1. There's 2. And yeah, not really surprised. I think Peter used all his luck on Sunday. There was very little he could do that match.
Here is your winner, Gorilla Harry B.
And Harambe showing that he is still a threat. You know, even though he's been kind of cold over the past couple of weeks, he is still an absolute threat in the ring. Never count him out. Unless he's outside the ring for 10 seconds, then you can count him out. And now for our main event of the evening. Hopefully this will go better than I'm expecting it to go. Introducing first, it is the Mad Dog of Shimano, the one-eyed slugger himself. He is Goro Majima.
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 180 pounds, the Maniac, Mad Dog Maria.
And the reason why I was saying that hopefully it will go better than I'm expecting it to go is because this is a submissions count anywhere match, and the last time that we had one of these, 47 forgot how to submit until he was inside the ring. And his opponent, speaking of, it is your men's Universal Champion, Agent 47.
And his opponent from Bucharest, Romania, weighing in at 185 pounds, the men's undisputed extreme, the Universal World champion, the Assassin AK-47.
.47 winning the championship match against Nekomaru on Sunday in a very close, a very well contested steel cage match. And I'm assuming, or I think it's safe to assume, that everyone is gunning for him now and looking to reinstate the curse. Here we go, referee rings the bell, and let's see if 47 remembers how to submit an opponent. Because last time out, remember, they were up by the ramp and just no submission attempts at all. Yeah, it made no sense. 47 beginning the match with a couple of stomps, but Majima with the tackle. 47 back up to his feet, turning Majima around. Up, over, and backbreaker. And just in case you are unaware, a submission count anywhere match means that the only way to win is to force your opponent to tap out. And this can happen anywhere within the ring. Or anywhere within the arena, or technically anywhere within the universe. 47 rolling Majima onto his shoulder and a kick to the spine. And now climbing to the top rope. Looking to stomp Majima, but Majima getting out of the way. Nice block from 47. And a sliding facebuster. And now stalking Majima from behind. Turning him around, knee to the face, clothesline. And picking Majima up. And a running backbreaker. And 47 again to the top rope. Hopefully this time, yes, diving fist connects. Now 47 picking Majima up. Whipping the grab, but this time hitting the kick to the gut. And looking for the final rest, but Majima slipping out and a clothesline to the back of the leg. But 47 with a head scissor takedown and a knee to the face. Majima up to his feet, but 47 with a knife edge chop. Majima with the reversal. Majima turning 47 around. And a twirling neck breaker. And a huge brain chop. And now Majima with a pendulum backbreaker and the neck breaker. And a rolling elbow. And now Majima with a submission attempt. But 47 getting himself out. And sending Majima for a run, diving underneath. Diving tackle. Majima back up to his feet. And an uppercut right to the you-know-what. I'm surprised that wasn't a disqualification. Majima with the 12-6 elbow. And an armbar locking in the submission attempt. 47 fighting his way out. And now 47 turning Majima around. Sleeper hold. And into the final rest. Locking it in. Majima fighting it. But can he? Yes, he can. Pushing 47 away. And now sending him for a run. Twirling. Modified Tiger Drop. Probably learned that from Kiryu. And now some more 12-6 elbows. And Majima to the top rope. Diving DDT connects. And now Majima lining up the finisher. Backbreaker, neckbreaker. And a rolling elbow. And now another triangle hold from behind, but 47 easily getting out. And a single shoulder suplex. Kick to the gut. And a bunny bomb neck breaker. I think that's what that's called. Taking Majima back up to his feet. Majima with the uppercut reversal though. And now the half hitch Muay Thai knee raises and a Muay Thai spinning heel kick. Victory roll into a double leg stomp. And Majima lining up another finisher. Another backbreaker. And another neck breaker. Now might be the time to go for a submission. Nope, rolling elbow. Okay, here we go. Another triangle hold from behind, locked in 47. It's pretty rare to see him tap out. And Majima getting it done. Surprisingly, no one leaving the ring in this Falls Count Anywhere match. And as we watch the replays and Majima's celebration, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here tonight. And hope to see you on Friday for Eclipse. And then in just about a week and a half time, it is the Royal Rumble. All three shows meeting for the first big crossover event of the season. But until then, we are signing out from Grand Rapids, Michigan. See ya.